beautiful Cape Town in the Western Cape. This is our 5th stop on the nationwide tour. We are in day 8 already, and the second day of the high roller event, 40k buy-in. There were 72 entrants into this, which was a lovely big field. So the prize pool will be in excess of 2 million. They guaranteed one. It's around 2.4. The exact amount will be published shortly. And we're down to the business end of this. There are now under 24 players left. So on our feature table, we've got Henny Appel in seat 1, 935,000. Seat 3, Matt Mulhall, 365,000. Seat 4, Vian, there in picture. Vermeulen, 1.3 million. In seat 5, Mariette Language, 290,000. Seat 6, Ahmed Karim, 1,470,000. Seat 7, Jared Solomon, 1,685,000. Seat 8, Nicholas Zakum from Botswana, 1,595,000. And in seat 9, our visitor from Austria, Manuel Lang, 735,000. So the hands are underway. Our blinds are 15,000, 25,000 with a big blind entry of 25. Round to Nicholas Zakum. Got ace 7, under the gun plus 2, thinks it's too early. Manny Lang, Emmanuel, he celebrated his birthday when he was on the final table of the 25k Mega Million. He raises with a Jack 10, makes it 55,000. Any Apple folds. Bjorn Vermeulen folds, small blind. Round to Mariette in the big blind, Jack 8 off. 30k to call. It's 120k in the pot.
Okay, we're back.
And she folds. Hi, guys. So you're out there briefing the players.
We have a prize pool.
Ah, Gary brings us news. Interesting news.
I have a prize pool. Let me look right now. We are playing 8 places, not 7. 8th will be 80,000. 7th will be 100,000. 6th, 120. 5th, 160. 4th, 250,000. 3rd, 350,000. 2nd, 539,200. And up top, 820,000 rand.
Very nice prize pool.
Not too slatty, eh?
That's a fantastic prize pool.
I'll say.
That's the best prize pool of the week so far.
And it's only going to get better.
Yeah, I think the main event is off the charts. That first day 1A.
The guarantee was at 3.25 million.
Yeah, I think they're going to exceed that, guys. And that was chock-a-block. There are over 100 people in it.
Yep, I think it's going to be massive.
So Manny Lang, 10-8 suited, raises second hand in a row. On to Matt, he folds. Vion's out the way. Mariette, Jack 2. Round to Ahmed Karim. He makes the call. There's 2 cards on top of one another, that's why we can't see what he's holding. Flop is 2 kings and an ace. 2 clubs and he checks. He puts the continuation in. So check raised by Ahmed and a snap fold by Emmanuel, and Ahmed takes down a nice hand. So Nicholas Zackham will be under the gun. Nick, an experienced campaigner, travelled around the world playing poker as well. $10-9 off. Too early a position. But not for Nick. He's going to raise it. Oh, he just limps in. Limps in for 25. Manuel with 7-6 suited folds. Any with pocket sevens. With chips going to the back of his cards. He's looking at wisely a limp under the gun. But he's gonna, so he limps in as well. 25,000. Round to Matt. King, Queen. So got him some big hands here, but they're all worried about that limp of Nick's under the gun. He raises. He wants to find out what that limp under the gun was all about. Vion comes along with the ace-9 suited by the looks of things. He's counting out the calling chips. He puts in the call.
85,000.
Mariette with pocket fours. So now that pot is sitting at 285. She only has 225 behind. It's most of her stack. Well, good third of her stack. She's thinking about putting the baby in. She's counting it out, and there it goes. Mariette puts it in with the fours.
225 all in.
Good luck to Mariette.
Nick with the 10-9 that he limped under the gun. Folds. Round to Henny with the sevens now.
200.
And he's feeling the cold a bit there.
Yeah.
The woolies on.
And his problem is now, if he calls her, he's still got players behind. And that's the original raiser could isolate.
I was going to say he has to isolate or he has to get away from it, and that's difficult, you know. So I think he'll get away from it, but yeah.
And he folds.
Wise old fox, isn't he?
Now Matt was the original caller. I fancy him to isolate here. Because he'll think if Vion had a better hand, why didn't he re-raise me?
Or do you think Matt's hand is weak enough to fold?
I'm looking. He's only got 280 behind, so he might think this is a spot to... He's either going to have to go for this or get away from it.
Stack to pot ratio is certainly suggesting he's committed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's 510k in there. He's got half of that behind. It's a tough spot.
I think he'll fold.
He's going to be worried that if he knew what Mariette had, his money would already be in. He's worried about the ace. And there he folds. Vion won't fold.
141.
He's already counting it out. Gives a big sigh. He calls,
Well, Matt will be a very interested bystander here.
as will Henny.
Oh, the 7's always coming. Anyway, in fact, I'm going to be watching Henny's face on the other camera.
I think when Henny sees the 4s there,
He'll know that he was in good shape. Jack. Well, there's Matt's answer.
there's Matt's answer. Absolutely, Gaz. Oh, there's the 9 though. That's unlucky for Maria. The king would have been good though. There's the ace, so it wouldn't have been good.
Oh, that's thinking good fold.
And now Matt's thinking great fold.
And we lose our first player of this session.
Sit up, head.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know. I don't even know this guy. I think you're the list.
No,
How much?
like 365. So probably fine. 15. Hold your hand there.
So Matt with 11 bigs mark. I think he's
Saying 85.
looking to get a bit of traction.
He needs to, Gaz, and that hand cost him a bit because he raised to 85, so that took a few big blinds off him as well.
I shot 365.
Just counting the amount of players out on that outer table. But the 8 and 7 is 15, and we 7 here now. That'll make us 22 players left. Only with
Seven
ace.
here. There were 16 on the outer tables,
Yeah,
according to Caitlin in the break. So how many were we here?
we were 8 and we lost 1.
So that makes 24. So we were 23 though, don't we?
Yeah, but
Maybe one of the outer tables was
we were
7.
7 on this table and we moved down to there.
Okay.
Because there's the gap there where Moaz
So we
used
were
to be.
15 plus 7.
That's 22.
Yeah. So we're now 21. So we should be 7 at the table. Is that right?
I think the one table still got 8, the back table. We think we're 22. We have 22 players, 21, thereabouts.
Okay.
25.
Well, there's an interesting dynamic going to be developing on the final table. So how many people should you have in the final table? Only 8 cash, remember?
Yeah,
Is it, do
so
we put 9 up there and brutalise one of them when they get knocked out?
it's going to be like that because it's always final table 9.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
So when you get to, you're going to make the final table, but you're going to be on the bubble.
That's spooky. Yeah, I don't envy that. And yeah, we've got a little ways to go before that happens.
Yeah, quite a while before that. The 9 doesn't change anything. Any checks again. Now, if it's checked twice to Ahmed, will you have a dip in it?
You never know.
Checks back. There's another 9. And he checks the 3rd time. Ahmed checks back. And he's got the winning hand.
We had plenty meal breaks today, that's for sure.
Yeah, the high rollers get a lunch break and a dinner break. That doesn't normally happen.
Yeah. Just putting it on my chart here. It's very rare you see that. Mind you, yesterday we had a long dinner break as well, but that was because the high roller break ran into our finishing the stream and going back on again.
Yeah, they're running out of the stream from the mystery bounty, and then, yeah, the way it's worked out. So, fairly big hand, yeah, I believe. 100,000 on the river by Rudy, and the fold. So 9-6 for Henny.
12, 25. 10 more.
Nick completes from the small blind. He's going to get raised here with the ace-jack for sure. Here comes the raise.
70. 72.
Now Nick's someone that doesn't like to get pushed around.
45 more.
As I said it, he's counting out calling chips there.
Call.
He's hit the 7. So Nick takes the lead. They both check, and then he's now hit his ace, and now Nick decides to bet the 7. One street too late. Because I don't think he gets rid of Emmanuel now that he's got ace-jack on the ace-high board. Makes the call. No help for Nick there. He checks. Puts the value bet in.
130. 130.
Two minutes left for that registration for the 5K single day event. 2 minutes left for registration for that. Already 39 entries in that one, so it's not a very full. Already at 165,000 or 163.
Sorry.
Nick looks like he's going on a movie, I guess.
I think so.
Still working on the red ball, please.
He calls.
Last please.
Upset with himself that he didn't bet the flop.
Yeah. That's exactly what he's thinking.
Does anyone know what time we're playing?
Side later, depends on the field.
1 day event.
We were done on a game keep tomato with more than 2 tables, I assume. One table.
Jesse getting a little on the short side there.
25,000.
Players in the one-day league, if anyone gets knocked out in the current 10-day unit, you will have an opportunity to
25.
late register. So if you use your chips in the sand and you want to late register, you will be able to do so.
So Jared's got 1.6 million. He said he had a good stack coming into this table, Mark. So
Yeah, he did, Gaz.
in relative terms,
Raise.
where it is now, there it is. Excuse me,
Up
guys.
to
My
55.
paperwork.
55,000.
He was the biggest at the table, just.
He was the chip leader coming to the table, basically.
Yeah, Nick shed a few and Ahmed shed a few, so he's still on top there then. And Vion picked up a hand when he knocked Marietta out, so he may have gone past that as well. So many
So-
calls.
Did he ask if his name was Manny?
I assume so, but it's been written on the sheet like that for whatever it is. I know it is Manuel from that first day over there with the Mega Million.
Yeah. I know Europeans, they don't take kindly to their names being abbreviated.
I don't think they are.
So we three-way to the flop. There's a 9 for Henny Apple. There's a 3 for Nick Zackham. And Manuel with a 5. So everybody's got something.
85.
Nick raised pre, so he bets now. Henny with a 9 and a flush draw.
Up to 300.
Raises.
15 more.
40. Bring me 140.
Nick makes the call. So big pot developing here with Henny well in front. Oh, not anymore.
I was going to say, straight away, Pink's a king. That's the I'm going to bet face from Nick Zackham. Henny looking for a heart here or a 9?
Yeah.
I think we got folded.
And look at that size bet.
One of them folded. He's
500.
scared of Zanny off here.
500.
And he obviously is repping the king. Second pair, flush draw. $500,000 is the bet. Basically, he's saying
Yeah.
to Henny, just you've got to put it in, China. One card to come. Henny knows the numbers, he won't do this. He's not calling his tournament life off.
No, not
Draw
with,
with one card to come.
with 26% equity. I don't think so.
Never had that. Well, put it this way, if Kenny calls, it's not the Henny Apple I know.
You'll look for a better spot rather.
Yeah, Nick's game made it too expensive, and rightly so.
Yeah, well played by Nick. He makes it way too expensive for any draw to come along.
I think that was his plan. Once he made the 2 pair,
Thank you. Oh, I've gone up to the last month. No, donuts. The one drinking quite often. Off the road.
8 on that table.
Yeah, and 7 and 7.
Oh, yeah.
22 it is. So as we get closer to the money, it will become an ICM issue. You know, the bubble's worth 80,000 rand. It's no small bananas.
No.
There's a few of the players here certainly involved in the race to Vegas as well, so they'll be looking to score some points towards that separate tournament.
25.
Ahmed out the way. With Solomon, pocket 6s in the hijack.
Raise. Up to 60. 60,000. 20,000. We raise. Up to 170.
So I don't know what Nicky's got there. Jared's already counting his chips.
170.
I think Kenny needs to get out of the way there.
And he gets out the way.
Nats will get out of the way as well.
110 more. Call.
Jared makes the call.
So he's offset money, and then we're sweating with Jared. 10 Jack Queen.
Not a great flop for sixes. That board hits any sort of three betting range.
Yeah.
Ace king, yeah, as soon as he goes. It just shows him king, I
I
believe.
think it's Queen actually.
Queen.
Yeah, it's Queen space.
Yeah. So immediately.
So I suspect Nick was on ace queen there. Giving his bet size in free. Check our dealer's hair. That is hair.
Yeah.
That is going on. What a lovely hairstyle.
Enough. Out.
There's a real vibe going on at the poker room there. Lots of people in. Coming after work. Obviously it's midweek here. Obviously Wednesday.
25,000.
Local time is just after 9 o'clock in the evening, I think.
Cheapest.
Yeah, 21:03.
Loose track inside, yeah.
You know what they say, come to work in the dark, go home in the dark, you don't know what day it is. Mind you, I worked in Norway for a bit. And there, at the land of the midnight sun, it doesn't actually get dark. Which is actually quite bizarre. All the hotel rooms have blackout curtains.
Cheapest, so that you can get some sleep.
Yeah, it's the only way. Otherwise, it's daylight all day. Matt's all in here.
Small blind into big blind. And 9 deuce for Vian.
Well, if that'd be a call, it'd be Vian. He loves the punts, but I don't think he'd call it.
Not giving him speeches.
230 total.
230.
No, that's 205.
Can't call with that, eh? Say can't, shouldn't.
Yeah, I suppose
Can do whatever he wants.
that's a more apt word. Yeah, I think more of that would be something like nuts. So there you go. Matt's got 11 big still. He's picked up the rotation by getting that through. And, flirting with danger, shall we say.
Yeah, and Vian up to 1.7.
The aggressive factor is actually with Manuel, Nick, Kenny, and Ron Jared.
Yeah, Vian called off. He wasn't the aggressor in that.
15.
Manuel was to be the recipient of the most chips so far on this table.
Small blind.
Didn't run.
Small blind.
He won a big pot of
25.
Nick, and then Nick took from Henny.
Jared folds.
But he was playing. He was going to rise.
Matt will get out of the way.
I was already packing the cards.
10 more.
King 10 for VM. You might like to play these, you know? I think that's in his range. What do you think?
Yeah, small blind into the big blind. Will he raise it or just lump it? Let's see. He's got
I want to keep this one back. 25.
said 25 more.
50, 30.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
I'm 250, sorry. 25 more.
Ahmed ace 4. Ahmed calls.
Six, six, seven. Ace high ahead. Big stare down by Vian.
Yeah, he's got quite a confrontational stare.
50, 50,000.
Insta fold by him.
I was going to say an Ahmed will pick up 50 there.
And Ahmed's not someone to get intimidated on the table.
No, no. Ahmed at 1.5 million. Looks like our cameraman's got nothing better to do with his time.
Yeah, making all kinds of
We
little
should
things
buy him
up.
a Lego set for Christmas, perhaps. We can make him creative art director. We haven't got one of those yet.
Just use the smartphone there.
So that movement in the rear of your picture there is the day 1A
Should have taken a lot
of the main event, either going, coming, or working the mass excellence.
Should have
Isn't
taken
it?
a lot.
I heard over the intercom that they're going on a 15-minute break.
There we go. So they're going for
You would
the
not
rest
have
break,
enjoyed that.
smoke break.
Oh, well, anyway.
You would have enjoyed it. You would have enjoyed it.
Nick folds. Manuel. He's going to raise.
Up to 55. 55,000.
And he folds. That folds.
Bjorn folds, round to Ahmed. This
Action stations in the small blinds. Get Jared to his left, so we'll see. Okay.
3 bets.
Raise.
No action on Jared.
Jared was 6-5 here. He'll probably fold this. No, looks like he's going to defend.
I don't know if he's going to defend or if he's going to come with a 4 bet and think that
Ahmed's at it.
Ahmed's at it, targeting the other guy, and then if I come, then I look super strong and everybody has to fold.
Let's see.
It would be an incredible play if he does it.
Rear raise.
There we go.
Up to 370.
It's a great play, guys.
Yep, by a great player.
He knew Ahmed's targeting the other fella, so he retargets the resqueeze.
Nicely done.
That is so well played by Jared. I mean, that's not easy to do against someone of Ahmed's caliber.
Big respect from Ahmed as well.
They've been making a mental note about that hand. I'll have to go watch it. Yeah.
That's an interesting hand to note down. That is for sure. Pocket queens, but his pocket sixes all in on the the outer table. No help for the sixes yet. And the queen on the river make a full house.
My question was, if this tourney ends, you jump straight back into the main event.
It looks like somebody has doubled up. Looks like it's Jesse that's doubled up. Indeed it is. It's Jesse that's doubled up through Jody.
No.
Want my brein sal ontplof. My lyf brein. So die raak nou lank van my twee doses.
Ahmed raises with a 3-2 suited. Jared out the way. Action on Nick.
55,000.
Nick with an ace. He's going to 3-bet Ahmed now. Goodness gracious. No. Nick makes the call. Counted out blue chips and then put them down. Nick flops ace-5. Ahmed flops a gut shot. There's only 1-4 available. 3 4s were folded.
What was Jared's hand that last hand? 5-6 or 6-7? 6-5 Austria.
So Ahmed comes out betting.
60,000.
Nick checked him. Now Nick's got 2 pair, aces and 5s. Nick just flat calls. That 9 will slow Ahmed down. Nick checks. Okay, now this 9 may help him if he's got a bigger ace. Nick just got counterfeited.
185. Raise.
Nick having none of it.
95. Raise. Up to 430. 432. 4.
So Nick making a strong move.
So those of you who are wondering why I was asking Mark what the hand was, we keep a record of certain hands here in the back. When there's some learning ability from them, there's some recap ability, I suppose is the right word, and we can make a highlights reel as well. So that was the reason I asked him. I made a note in my book here, and we'll pass that on, and it'll be reviewed, and hopefully in the future it'll appear on a highlights reel.
Yeah, very interesting hand. The re-squeeze.
Right, so back to the action. Aggression frequency, still manual Lang with 50% here, which is interesting. I mean, we've seen some pretty aggressive play from both Ahmed and Jared.
Yeah, and Nick. Well, Nick's up there, 45, and Ahmed's up there, 45.
Yeah, I suppose it's the percentage is what you've got to look at. It's not because third or fourth. It's actually very close in the centre.
The Henny pocket fourth, under the gun though. He just limps in. Wants to try and see a cheap flop. Set 9, pocket 2s for Matt. The dynamic is that you've got Ahmed and Jared and Nick down the bottom end of that table. That if there's a lot of limpers, they're going to make a play. Dion comes in, he's not interested in that. Jared on the button, calls.
10 more.
Nick comes in. And well, pocket 6s. Checks.
Gut shot for Manuel. Gut shot for... No, he's not got a gut shot.
Jared's an up and down.
Up and down for Jared, yeah.
Gut shot for Vian. Gut shot for Henny.
Yeah.
Gut shot for Manuel.
That's right.
Cheapest.
I was just thinking, can they all have a gut shot?
Yeah, three gutters, different ones.
Yeah, of course. And they're all looking for each other's cards.
Yeah. I mean, if Manuel gets his, Henny will have a set. So Henny gets out the way. Manuel's currently betting with the best hand. He has a pair with the draw. Dion just has a gut shot to a 6. He needs a 6 and 3 6s are gone. So he'll be drawing very thin.
Gets out of the way wisely.
Jared with the up and down, I don't think is going to go away so easily. He calls.
And no one will see the up and down there for Jared.
No. There it is.
Unbelievable.
The problem is that it's 3 hearts as well. So it may prevent him from getting paid with it. And look at Jared, he's like a statue. He just stays there, he's not giving away anything. Manuel checks now, because he's like, what could Jared have pulled me with on that flop? Flush draw is one of them. Higher pair. I've only got a pair of 6s.
This actually could just go bet fold.
110.
He's made it juicy enough. Giving him 2 to 1 is money, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 is money like.
Main event players, you have 2.5% to work, main event players.
I think this will be a solid fold by Manuel.
Yeah, well played by Jared. So if I look up at that fluorescent light above us, that's why we get this bright tube is going.
Oh, right. I thought the next meet thought I was in a disco. There's no way we're changing that while we're here.
It's a little on the high side.
Well, we need a cherry picker. We know what happened last time. Then we killed us all.
And the ladies waving to themselves because they can see themselves above the stage on those TVs, can they?
Yep, what we see here, but they're seeing out there. So Matt will be first to act here under the gun. It's 280 behind, so now firmly sitting on top of that danger zone.
Yeah, it's too early in the queue. Dion with the king queen.
Raise. Up to
He raises.
65,000.
Ahmed's out the way.
65.
Jared with king jack suited. Makes the call.
65.
folds that. So Henry, king 8.
So king queen versus king jack. And what have we got here? Oh, gut shot.
Gut shot for both players, looking for one another's cards. Leon checks. Joe checks back.
Clubs. Leon's got the only club on, but
Yeah, he's got the nut flush draw there now. So I think this is where he bets. He's got the gut shot.
normally he'll fire in a situation like this.
He bets 50.
Players, you run now 153. The first round is
Joe gets away from this.
2020. Players remain. Right down to 11 players. In 12
I mean, it's made the price attractive, don't get me wrong. But he's already got the made flush. You know, Jared's drawing dead.
Yeah, that's why Jared gets rid of it. So we just heard outside there that day 1A is playing down to 11 players.
They've got over 100.
There's the outer tables in this event. Lead top there, 46% for Nick. That's very active. Not normally that active. Matt, the short stack, obviously not that active at all. He's just looking for spots.
Yeah, he's loafing around looking to double up. PM should be releasing these two. Yep.
25.
Only with pocket tens.
Raise.
55.
55. 55,000.
Quick mucks around the manual.
55.
Manual also with 7-2 gets out of the way.
Any. That one be called dark. So I need the big blind now. And Matt gives it up. Caught up with the D'Amato brothers when they playing that 5K one day
Yeah, I
thing.
saw them over there.
Franco said he lasted 2 rotations. He ran kings into aces in that high roller. He says, and not a good thing.
I said, what are you doing over here? And he said, we're not wanted over there. That's what he said. I didn't
Franco.
give any hand issues.
Oh, goodness. And he was drinking cold drink, and I said to him, others, he says, that might not last much longer the way I got, and then he told me the story.
When you were king queen in the cutoff here, that must look very attractive if you give him some garbage.
55,000.
And he folds. Down to Matt. Nothing for him to fight with. The action on Dion. Will pick up a welcome pot. He hasn't taken one for a while. He did raise, he got squeezed on. Jared with pocket eights.
Not into play. Raise up to 60. 60,000. 60.
That's folded.
Beyond calling. Ace Jack. Ahmed in the big blind now with Queen 9.
Want to give up his holdings likely. So he's just going to flat call this.
Makes the call. He flops pretty decent.
Yep. There's this queen.
And the 9.
And the 9 also.
Beyond with a gut shot.
Yeah, he's looking for a 10 here.
Jared with the 8s on that board will check.
Hearts draw comes in.
So Beyond now got a gut shot and the second nut flush draw. Ahmed's got 2 pair with a heart. I think Ahmed put some money in the pot here.
He has to. One to build it, two to protect it.
115.
Jared has to give up the 8s.
115.
I don't think Beyond's giving that up. Gonna need a 10 or a heart.
Try to get lucky.
But he announces it out straight. Yeah.
Well, he misses it, blanks out and over. Still just going to bet fold it, I'm sure.
Because that way Ahmed, even though Ahmed knows he's won already, he wants to get him to fold so he doesn't have to show his cards, and he keeps that to himself as to what he called within the big blind. Unless he thinks Beyond's edited the double bluff, I need to get lucky when he's already got it. Depends what he thinks of Beyond. He's going to bet.
So he's got a bet. Well, I think Queen 9's reasonable holding for the big blind. It depends, you know.
And he doesn't have to show his cards.
Exactly, they're going to bin.
25.
Match and the cutoff's going to move that all in.
Good luck, sir.
Every opportunity he's had, he's put it when he could. Beyond asking for a count. He's got King Jack.
He's less than 2.5. He's got less than 10 bigs.
Folded. And Matt will get that one through beyond folded, the King Jack. So Manuel there on the aggression frequency, 50%. Shot across Nesh to shove. Nico Vickers and Rudolf Fourie.
Nico is short on ammunition.
It does look so.
This is Eduardo.
Ahmed on the button fold. Jared in the small. Just completes. It's only 10 more because the interesting dynamic is 15.25. It's even cheaper for us to complete.
Yeah, for sure.
And Nick cannot let him see a free flop. Shows an ace.
So it's all in on the outer table. It is David Rosenthal.
And looks into two players there. There's a caller. Clarkson, the corner. He folds and Lum folds.
So it looks like aces v sixes or sevens.
It does look like aces. Yeah, it is aces versus sixes.
Assuming David's at risk.
So David's got the all in by him. David will be eliminated into the aces of Jody Clausen.
So given David's stack size, I think hand plays itself.
Absolutely, he was going to move it in there. And the call there by Jody Clausen.
Ahmed with sevens, raises up to 55. Jared's folded, it's gone round the neck. Nick's made the call. Manuel with 9-8 in the big blind, may come along here.
He does come along
Yeah.
for the price.
Sevens always coming in. Jack 5-4, two spades. Probably sevens miles ahead here, of course.
Yeah, and with only one over, I think Ahmed will continue, yeah?
This should go back full. I'm 190 in the pot. I mean, Ahmed's standard sort of sizing has been just over half the pot, so if that rings true, it's somewhere around 100.
23, 22, 60,
Go small.
60,000.
so they're breaking another table.
Manuel gets out the way. Ahmed will take in the hand.
15, 30, and 30 ends.
Right, we do the random table break for the high roller. This is table 13, that's table 1 and table 8. Right, I'm going to pass you Roger. I'm just going to draw the table and we'll get broken. Table 1, right, feature table, as we get broken. Right, that means you pause the clock.
Are we being broken? Are we being broken?
What's happening?
I think we got break, our table breaks.
Breaking the table.
Our table breaks. Yeah. We go to the other I don't know.
I think some of us will stay.
Some of us will stay for sure, yeah. Some of us will leave.
So what's going to happen is we're going to break down.
So they're going to break the one table now.
13's coming back up here.
Okay. So we're breaking.
You'd be drawing as well? Yes. Well, no, it's breaking down and then those people are coming back up. So if you get table 13, please move into that seat and just stay seated for me. If you get table 8, go downstairs and enjoy your life.
Table 8 is where?
Table 8 is down. If you get table 13, stay here.
So you heard quite clearly from the tournament director, the random table draw was to break table 1. That table there, table 13, is coming up here in the exact same seat. So anybody that stays on the feature table will have drawn table 13. Table 8, they will have to go down.
And here 13
and then it goes to 5 left.
So this will take a little bit of time to organize.
Good luck, guys.
So we're almost ready to resume here. They've broken the table. The people have been balanced down. You can see Matt and Vian have been moved down to that table down there, and Nicholas Zackham. So the other players will be staying up on the feature table. They're busy taking their seats. And once they've taken their seats, we'll get the reallocated chip counts.
Can I give you names so long as you just call them through? They have a radio with you.
So we have a chip count. We can walk for a cigarette.
Okay, 354 Faisal.
Something wrong with you?
So we're just waiting for them to finish the moving of chips from that bottom table up and doing proper chip counts. Chip counts need to be audited when they come up to the feature table so that they can be entered accurately into the system. I'll get Brando to just change the table view to that table, to the feature table. There we go. In seat 1, I've got Faisal Dawood.
Yeah, 1,095,000, 1095.
Looks like seat 2 is vacant at the moment. Seat 3 is that Manuel Lang. Manesh Kashev in seat 4.
I'll never do it again. After that death stare, I swear I'll never in my life, I'll never do that again. Literally just look straight through it.
So Golf 9, Rudolph Fourie.
I was hoping I was erasing something and then you were still staring.
1.5 million on the dot. Any apple?
Jared Solomon in seat 8. Slowly as we're going around. This is just a normal procedure, so you get to see exactly how it's balanced. Eduardo is in seat number 9. And you can see the tournament director counting with chips.
2570.
Seat 6 is Henny Appel.
2,570,000.
2570.
Thank you.
Jared's chips getting counted by the TD. So Faisal Dawood seat 1, Rudolph Fourie seat 2, Manuel Lang seat 3, Manesh Kashev seat 4, seat 5 is Ahmed Karim.
795.
Is next to Henny.
Can we just get the chip cut?
I'll give it to you now.
Well, you said that an hour ago.
We're on the line. On the line.
Button on seat 9, Dave, yeah?
Yeah, no, where was the button on 10? I know, no, so where was the button down there? That's where it's got to be. Where's the button?
So we're just waiting to see who's in seat 7.
How much is it? 15.
15 things.
Eduardo, you on the button here?
Yes.
Then you're on button here.
So we're about to get underway. So the player in seat 7 is Mr. Y's son.
Okay, guys, take your
He's got over 2 million chips. So he's rocking a big stack there. There Mr. Sun takes up his seat. So the clock will get unpaused and we'll get underway with the blinds of 15, 30, big blind ante of 30 because blinds went up. At the same time that they were about to balance there.
We should stop eating like this. Huh? We should stop eating like this. Eating like this.
Button is on seat 8.
That's the only reason.
So by default they've moved it back to seat 9. And Manuel Lang under the gun.
That's what they call a quick spin around.
Yeah, that was a quick change around.
I don't need a jersey for a minute, that's for sure.
No, you built up a fair sweat there, running around there quickly. Could see you in the background, jotting chip counts, moving up and down. So Mr. Sun, 2.6 million, guys.
Up to 65.
Yep.
So he's rocking now, and now he's using it. He's raised to 65. It's Jared to fold Queen Jack. Eduardo folds. Faisal with 10-6 off. Let's go. And Rudy with 1.7 million. Also fairly comfortable. He lets go his big blind with Queen 5 off. And everybody else went for a quick run in that break. I had to stay here. I'm going to take a quick run.
Okay, buddy. Everybody watch Mark's taking the quick run. Shame. Oh, Mark gets a bit of flack from us, eh? But that's how we keep ourselves on the point. Back to the action on the game. That's the outer table there. Jesse Rosen just taking his seat. Manesh in the, it's actually a red top, the light next to the college, will be your under the gun player. 15,000, 30,000, 30,000 on the big blind ante, 75k in the middle. This is hand 175 of the day. 30k to call. He gets out of the way. Around we go to Ahmed. Ahmed in seat 5. Henny to his left, 10-4. Big stack to his left, Huawei Sun. Run to Jared. Looks like Jared's going to enter into the hand.
Raise. Up to 65.
Raise to 65,000. Run to Rudy. Action with Manuel. Manuel's going to defend his big blinds. And we'll have 2 players to the flop. Six, king, 3. Checks it. Solly will probably continue the story here.
50.
Manuel with a pair of 6s. Picks up the 9 now. 3 clubs on board. Checks it back. And Jared gets the check mark with the 9. Option with Manuel. Checks it. bet here, I think. This is all about paying for the information as well. Give up on it? No, Paul, he wants to see the information. Jared will turn over his cards, you'll see he's beaten on the 9. Fits his cards in. Jared got there with his 9. And he takes down the pot. I don't think Manuel was overly impressed. He was ahead with the 6 until 6 times the 9 came. Anyhow, it is what it is. And we will move on.
Anybody else want to see the chip card?
And I'm back. It was quite a quick sprint out there. Action on Henny. Folded round. Up to Faisal. Rudolph lets go the button. So just the 2 blinds now.
Manuel's been steaming over that last hand. So let's see what he does. He's got 380 behind, so he's going to have to make some moves soon as well.
He might decide this is the spot to steal.
Blinds are already up, so 15, 30, 30 on the big blind ante. He's got 380 behind, so you know, roughly 11 bigs, so not the best size stack.
No. Manish checks.
Manuel Lang, I think, raised.
He just lumped in there.
I looked at, I can't see the chips.
Jack eyes ahead. Takes a stab at it now. There's nothing going for Manish. Unless Manish says you just steal. No, Manish gets rid of it.
So there will be no hand for hand in this because the money's all on the final table.
Well, that's the good news, because then they'll just play down to 5 and 5, and then when they lose that 10th place player, they'll come in the 9 to the final table.
Yeah, and only 8 get paid, so it's not like it's a bubble or anything. I suspect they will redraw for the final table.
Any under the gun with the ace-3 suited. You'll like the hand, not the position.
Up to 65. 65,000.
Rudy raises according to this. Yep. There it is, the raise.
Almond in the big blind with queen 4 off, folds it. And Rudy will get that through and pick up the plus 75k.
I'm going to get my jersey on that.
Yeah, I found one a little while ago. It's got gets nippy in here in the back. one or two short stacks out there. So we say a sicky hand out there. Ace king, hit the king, and then runner eights.
65,000.
So it looks like Matt shoved with 8-6 suited. Got looked up by Ace King. Ace King flopped the king and turn 8, river 8. Matt Mahal shoved 8-6 suited, got called by the Ace King of Vian. And Vian flopped the king, and then it was turn 8, river 8 for Matt to get a big double up. It's a sick game sometimes. So Mr. Sun will take this hand down with the ace-7 that he raised with. There's your prize pool. As Gary's told you, a whopping 820,000 on top, down to 80,000 for 8. And there is Gary in picture. So 72 entered, there are 18 remaining. Trip count is 21,600,000 with an average stack is now 1.2 million.
335 total. 335.
Faisal has moved all in for 335. Rudy has called. Rudy has called, everybody else has folded. Cards will get opened. So Faisal Dawood will be at risk. He's got pocket 7, so the classic race versus the ace queen of Rudy Faree. Pocket 7's marginally ahead. 8-8 king flops, not a good flop for the 7s, because if a king comes now, it counterfeits the 7s as well. So there are the outs at the top for Rudy, 6 outs that Faisal needs to dodge. The jack is a good one for Faisal, and Faisal gets a double up to 410,000. So a lot of people out there viewing this at the moment, remember to hit that like button for every new video. This is a new one, so if you watched earlier and hit the like button, doesn't help us out. You need to hit the one for this one, and that will help us out a ton. And if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe. The numbers are growing. It's up now to 1,130, which is 130 more than when we started here in Cape Town 8 days ago. So Eduardo under the gun. Queen Jack suited. He puts in the raise.
65,000.
Rudy has called with the ace-7 suited. He's got the suit cover. Jared takes the defense in the big blind. But if you're going to raise with Queen Jack, that's not a bad flop for you. You flop top 2. Checked it. There comes the 6 on the turn. So he's got the check mark already. Nobody else can win the hand.
50,000.
And he bets. And they both fold. There's a view of the outer tables. So Matt chipped up quite significantly in that hand against Vion. Nick folds from the middle of the table. Jody folds up to Clayton. So we're back in action on the feature table. The cards are out. So Faisal under the gun.
Raise up to 65. 65,000. Fold. 65.
Can't see Faisal's card. He's raised. Yeah, is Manesh with ace queen.
Raise up to 170. 170. Fold. 170.
And it's 3-bet by Manesh and everybody folds. And Manesh will take down the hand with a 3-bet. Oh, it's a call. I beg your pardon. Let's see who was called there. Was that Mr. Sun that called with the ace-7 of hearts? No, Mr. Sun doesn't have cards. It's Faisal that's called. And Faisal moves all in. On a 4-8-10 board. Manesh 3-bet. Faisal called the 3-bet. And Faisal's moved in. We're just catching up there. Things weren't quite clear.
575. Yeah. 170.
So Faisal will take down that hand. He just doubled up. Through Rudy, and now he's taken a big pot again. The chip's going Vion's way. And I think he's got some Nick Gara medicine in his hand there. Gary walking up there with Sean. That is Sean, our other tech guy. So action on Rudy, under the gun. Jack 7 of diamonds, he folds. Manuel folds, round to Manesh. He's out the way, Ahmed 10-8. Gonna raise from there.
Raise up to 70. 70,000.
Action on Jared, he folds.
70,000.
Round to Eduardo.
All in. Fold.
So Eduardo's moved all in with the ace-5, and Ahmed will fold.
Back to all the excitement. Just on the way back, I walked through the main event there. There's some big stacks out there now.
There must be some big ones because they've lost half the players, I think, because they're down into one half there, aren't they now?
Yeah, a lot of players I actually don't know out there, which is good, of course.
Great.
It means that the new players or they're local people, which is fantastic.
And a lot of satellite winners.
Yeah, definitely.
Which means people really getting their first chance at a big event, some of them.
And holding their own by the look of it, which is great. And hopefully we'll get an opportunity to put some of these newer players or players that are not known on the circuit on the feature table. So we get some exposure, that'd be great. But we've got to see this to a conclusion first. I've just realised we've actually got one player that's not been on the feature table at all in this event. Clayton Tallywhite has not been on this. Every time there's been a redraw, he's on the outer table.
In this event, yes.
Yeah.
He was in some of the earlier events.
Yeah, no, but this event, we've not seen him.
It's just the way it's worked out. It's quite strange.
Yeah, it's absolutely bizarre. I'm sure he's not bothered. He's happily toiling away down there in the other table.
That is a strange phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Pocket threes, 4.
Eduardo called.
So we're off to a flop here. Oh, Faisal and
Faisal and Rudy still to act.
just catching out all the buttons on Eduardo. Yeah.
Faisal made strong moves now. He's gone from a short stack up to over 1 million.
Oh, beware Faisal with chips, eh?
He got a double up through Rudy with that flip.
You put in 110 by
He had
mistake.
7s, Rudy had ace queen, and the 7s held up.
Call in this 70, you put in 110 by mistake.
Standard.
Get a ruling for that. And what is the next stage?
No.
I was calling before.
Let's find out what's going on out there.
Flop. No.
There's the floor, there's the floor.
So you wanted to call?
Solid. Because of the color, but I was calling before.
Solid. Explain what happened. Because he doesn't know what it is.
He made it 70. Yeah.
He made it
He then put it 110. He made it 30 plus 14 is 70. Then 70 to 40 to 110. He did it by mistake. And he put in 110.
Because of the color word. So 110 is the raise, not 140.
No, 110 is the raise. 140 is the raise.
What's up?
So he was calling the floor.
That's exactly right. He made the call. It was 70, but he put in 110. And 110 is a proper raise anyway. So
Yeah, it's more than 50% of the
and
original.
he took out another 3.
It's not simple.
It's more than 50% of the chips that is a raise. 110 is fine.
You're right. 110 is fine. You don't need Jay for that.
If it's more than half, then the raise counts. So he put in
Round to Rudy.
90 or more. It's a raise.
Now this works to Ahmed's advantage because he can now 4-bet. And he knows Eduardo didn't want to 3-bet, Eduardo wanted to call. So that means Ahmed can now go over the top with a 4-bet and steal this pot away. And that's exactly what happens now. Ahmed has summed up the situation and used it and takes down the hand.
I would have been okay with a 4. Just,
I had a nice week. I was
I'm
calling
not gonna.
No, 9. I was calling.
So what happens if you put
It was obviously a call. The ruling,
If he puts more than half the raise, it's a
the
raise.
ruling should have just been obviously your intention
If he
was.
put more than 90, then the raise counts.
So sometimes they would say it stands as a call because of your intention,
if
and
you
the
put
dealer
less
should
than that,
explain that it's
If you put
not
less than 90,
visible
it's
that
not
it's
a
a
raise.
call.
Unless he said raise. Then a min raise will apply.
Sorry?
the guy then can't put less and they say, oh no, I raise.
Yeah, it was exactly what it had.
He can't say after.
So you put in two blacks, but you obviously put in two blues.
I don't like play this table, the TV table. It's nervous.
I've got my own problem.
So you can. You cannot play them live.
So we move on to the next hand. Manesh is fold under the gun.
I think they sorted that out okay.
Yeah, we sorted it all out. It was shame to Manuel's detriment because I knew exactly what was going to happen then. Ahmed then knew that his intent was only to call, not to raise. So then it comes back to Ahmed. He's got the option to 4-bet. He just went all in.
Use the situation to your advantage, as they say.
Colette Cable says she should win a seat for being on here every day and watching the stream.
Well, it's first time I've seen you, Nicolette, so you must let us see you more often. Tell us where you are, Nicolette, what you're doing.
She's part of that Lions Head poker group.
Well, got me there.
They've come on a few times and supported them.
You got it. You got it, Table Mountain.
I was, yeah, I was.
Was it windy and cold up there? Windy and cold?
Yeah, but some wine, no? Yeah, cold.
So everything settles back to normal again. Action on the outer table. Looks like Nick Zackham's going to raise. Or is he just stacking chips? He's stacking chips. The action's actually on Jody. Can't see him because he's hidden by Clarkson. Meanwhile, we go back to our feature table. Ahmed under the gun. Folds. Round to Henny. 8 deuce off. Not much to play with Henny. Jared as well. Throws his eyes skyward. Hazel in the cutoff. Folds. Rudy folds. Manuel in the small blind. Jack 6. Him and Manesh have had a couple of limp pots to them. He just completes. And then he's bet the flop and stolen it every time. Manesh says no more of that. And he moves all in and gets the fold from Manuel.
Easy game.
Mr. Sun still well on top there, 2.6 million.
Manuel has obviously won a hand or two, and he is 15 bigs or so, so they're floating, but above the danger zone, which we categorise as 10 bigs.
But they definitely won't be feeling comfortable down there.
No, not at all. Moves to be made. But not with ace rag, and not under the gun.
Must tell you after that.
Quick folds round to Faisal. Now on the button with an ace, Manuel Lang.
Never, I suppose.
Nothing to Manesh. Ahmed, also nothing. Gives it up.
And I'm chopping it. I said if I have pocket twos, I'm going to swipe it. And get the ace and I get the two.
So we keep getting a view of the outer tables while the dealer shuffles up here at the feature table. You can just keep a track of the action yourself. We don't have the cards, obviously, so we're seeing exactly what you're seeing. And we'll move on to the next hand. Mr. Sun under the gun.
He'll hold those, I'm sure. Sun on 2.6 million at chip leader. But Jared with King Queen here. This is sizing. Just a link click. Do a Basil. 7-2, really out of the way. Danielle out of the way. And this should get out of the way, I'm sure. Down to the blinds. And a small blind immediately the other way. With just Henny.
Why for me to play?
King 7 for Henny.
Wisely gets out the way there. These commentators always check the chat way after the comments have been made. Nicolette, you need to understand that you're watching a delayed stream of 30 minutes ago. When you type it in here, when we speak, you're only going to hear us 30 minutes later.
I think it's worthy of note for Nicolette there that we can type and it would be immediate for her, but we will not type stuff in there that gives away what happened in the last 30 minutes, otherwise you don't need to watch it.
Absolutely. So
you know, the old space-time continuum.
Yeah, exactly.
So you will hear us 30 minutes after you say something on there, unless we deem it requiring an immediate answer. It doesn't upset the, as I say, the space-time continuum. In other words, we're not giving away everything on that's happened on the stream in the next 30 minutes.
So Jared raised. Eduardo distracted with the ace-queen suited. Henny gets rid of the small blind. And Mr. Sun completes from the big. Not a bad flop for Jared. He can continue on that flop for sure. Eduardo out the way. Now Mr. Sun. Nothing for him. He folds and Jared will take down the hand.
table and another 2. I'd imagine. Yes.
So we haven't lost anybody from that outer table yet. Everybody hanging in and fighting for this 8 places that will get paid. Action up to Ahmed in the cutoff. King deuce off. He's looking for spots to steal. Raises.
Raise up to 70.
The sun folds. Jared gives up the small blind. Now round to Eduardo. And he folds, and Ahmed picks that up. It was actually Jared in the big blind. Mr. Sun was small blind. Eduardo will be in the big blind next.
Like you watch the movie knowing the end. I don't understand. The fuck?
So I was actually so happy when I actually saw I had something
Still
decent.
rocking outside there. That's main event. Day 1A. They're going to be going on for a while.
You, no matter what it was, the first chance you got.
Basically, if you kept quiet.
Huh?
If you kept quiet.
We'll just carry on as per usual. It wasn't even just a little, compliment. It was the full.
Oh, Lord.
So really under the gun. He's folded. Manuel Lang's folded. Ganesh pocket 7s. Ganesh the stack has taken a dent with that hand he lost. He raises.
70,000. Raise up to 190.
Re-raise.
190.
Must have been aces. I think I had aces.
Action back on Ganesh. He raised. Being 3-bet by Ahmed. Got to decide. Does he put it in here? Has he got enough to make Ahmed fold? Or does he give up his 7s?
A lot of money in the pot.
Ganesh folds. Ganesh takes a low variance. He likes to do that. He'd rather pick better spots than know if he's flipping that to take the flip.
Racing. You're right. No, no. Now we're the race. Maybe too much. Maybe too much, guys.
Solly on 2 million now, see? And he's down to 13 big, so he's the low man at the table now.
Yeah.
Let's see if whoever said that is right.
you call, you make anything.
Rudolph with ace-5 under the gun, he folds.
I'm at like 250 then. Obviously.
Manuel folds. Ace-3 for Manish. Under Ahmed. Not even Ahmed can raise those.
And Henny with 390 looking for spots. The 4 chips go on. Here's the hijack. Razor all in, he's all in.
Yep, there it goes. I reckon Henny's got a monster here.
I think so, just the way he did that, guys. It's folded and he'll take down the hand.
We didn't see any cards, unfortunately.
Now when you're that low stacked, if you put in a raise, then everybody sort of telegraphs that you've got a big hand. You shove, you've got more likely to get called that you're shoving light. Trying to see who's short stacked out there. Jesse had chipped up, he had been short before. Can't see his blue chips on the other side of his hand, but he has got. Manuel is folded, round to Manesh.
Jack 7 suited.
Out the way, the Sun's folder. Jared, his jack suited.
Good raise.
Raise up to 70.
Plays a Rudy and quick folders. And Jared will pick up 75k there. All the dead money in the middle. I don't know there's much more to say about the table we've been talking about all day.
Yeah. Just to look at the stacks for every now and again, that's it. That did pick up a bit when he got that double up, very lucky double up. Raises. King Queen suited. Probably with sixes, yeah. Call.
Okay, so he's going to set mining. Ahmed with the 2 overs and the suit, of course.
Faisal and Rudy out the way.
Ace of hearts is now folded by Rudy. When he flushes the nut flush for Ahmed. Ahmed and Jared will face off here. Ahmed picks up the king. check here.
Check for deception. No, he's going to bet it straight away.
60.
Saying Jared would expect me to bet with anything.
So does he fold or does he field?
He folds.
Okay, there was one now 2 weekends ago we had summer that like pretty much everyone. It was in Paul. I forget the.
Is it house?
Huh?
Like a house?
No. Like a sick venue. There are a lot of festivals that happen there. I forget the name. Pretty much like everyone was there coming up. James Woody was there. Danny Brower. BC. Termin Head. More like Technobar. We love summer.
The scores on the doors.
Playing go to sleep music here. Ace king. And he moves all in.
Might get a customer.
So it was limped by Eduardo. King Jack. Manuel has moved all in with the ace king.
510.
Vinesh says that's too much, and I think he's worried about the limper from up there as well.
Sorry.
He's going to fold.
I got a million. Shock. First time for everything. That's great. No backdoor, well, I guess 4-7 you could win with. King Jack 5. That's doubled up.
Looks like there's something going on out there.
Very ridiculous.
Nope.
Whatever it is, this is over already. They moved on to the next hand.
And he's going to be putting this in the middle, I think.
So
That's a raise.
interesting thing because
For the gentleman's gods.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking when he was doing it. He didn't announce all, he just puts the stack in, which is actually what he's intending to do, go all in, but he's left 4 chips behind on his cards.
Oh, well.
So Faisal rejams. And he puts the last 4 in. So it's a race.
Ace Queen V10 is a 2 overs classic race. The odds will be quite different, but there you go. See, I was going to say he's dominated by the 10s, but
Oh, but a gut shot.
yeah, gut shot king.
Sorry, he'll be saying just pay that board, just pay that board. Now more outs.
Sure.
There's the pair. Full house for Henny.
So nice double up for Henny.
Standard by Faisal.
Now you're isolated.
Man or king? One of us we got out inside a Kirne beat my thing. So they needed to make the strike.
On the D.
All in.
Yeah, also.
Puts it all in after the raise by Eduardo. Sixes. Well, holds there.
It's tight.
That stage where the blind skinny, where there are a lot of the shorter stacks are having to play an all in or fold strategy.
Yeah, and stayed with the names
That's probably close. That's probably never happened.
breaking again.
Never. In this group, everything is dead even in every scenario. So it's gonna go down to fair play. Poland don't get a foul, they ahead on fair play. That must be first time. Most unpredictable World Cup to ever happen, eh?
And well, folds. On to Manesh. Ahmed 8 deuce.
Too much power.
And King Jack.
Professional, eh?
They'll kick me off the tournament. Or give you a vote. They'll kick me off the tournament.
Up to 95.
Then you put in the raise. Mr. Sun is snap folder. All in on the outer table. Jesse Rosen is all in. Jody Clausen has asked for a count because it looks like he raised and then Jesse jammed. Look at the position of the butt. Jesse was in the big blind.
I think so. It's a hard thing to know. How would they know? The teams probably don't know. Sure.
I think they know.
South Africa didn't know once we needed one run to win the World Cup. I mean, the guy defended the ball. The guy left the ball. He thought they won.
Most international sport teams have the right
Yeah, I defended the ball. I was that shot.
I'm pretty sure they never he blocked it. South Africa is cricket. Fucking cricket thing ever.
You could have done anything. You turn the bat, let it go.
They thought it was time, so they defended the long ball.
Still waiting for a decision from Jody there. Got a lot of chips.
No, not that. That was much. I'm talking about when Rashford's method affected us in the big event. I forget.
Everybody's trying to do it. But what they don't say is they almost single-handedly won the World Cup.
entire World Cup.
Yeah, almost single-handed. When you make one mistake at the end, everybody's done.
Unbelievable, that.
That's why we don't have that facility. One of our guys, you study him instead of,
So Rudy wins the pot on the main table.
You want to play the man.
I'll keep an eye on the all-in on camera 8.
You were shocked to see my hand, to be honest.
Gary will keep an eye out for us on that on the preview screens. Jody's been in the tank a long while on that hand.
Seems like Nick wants to be his advisor. He calls, we'll go back to camera 8.
It's all in and called. Jesse Rosen at risk. Jesse's cards on the left hand side there. Got an ace 10 versus ace queen. Jack, king, some split pot possibilities there. There's a split pot now, unless Rosicky comes on the river. There's a straight.
Jesse's out.
Was a Siki on the river. Splitting the pot.
Then we'll go back to the feature table. Unlucky Jess. Sun has folded. Ahmed raises up to 70,000. Action on Jeremy sixes again.
Yeah, sixes again. He calls.
Flats it off. Eduardo gets out of the way. Eduardo folds. 2 raises to the flop. Ace 9, king 2 hearts. King of Ahmed is ahead. I think I said that last time with this hand.
Yeah, those sixes haven't been working for Jared. Every time there's the overs and Ahmed has hit them.
High roller and a break. There we go. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome back to the Grand West Casino. We're in the mother city of Cape Town in the beautiful Western Cape. This is your Sunbet Poker Tour, and this is the second day of the High Roller event on day 8 of this series. This is a 12-day series, the 5th stop on our nationwide tour. And we are bringing you down to the last 2 tables of the High Roller event. 8 places will get paid, a whopping 820,000 Rand on top. Down to 8th place will get 80,000 Rand. Seat 1 on the feature table will be Matt Muhal, 775,000. Seat 2 Albert Pillay, 1,175,000. Seat 3 Vian Vermeulen, 935,000. Seat 4 Calvin Ferreira, 970,000. Seat 5 Nick Zackham, 1,785,000. Seat 6 Jody Clausen, a whopping 3,570,000. Seat 7 Clark Taliban, 1,365,000. And in seat 8 Faisal Daywood has been balanced to this table, 370,000. So that is the other table that was just up here that has been moved down. We'll switch views now to our feature table.
My brother, I know it's not your job, but I'll do it.
I told you, you can just add it onto your bill. I'll do it. You can add it onto your bill.
Thank you.
So we're about to get underway on that feature table.
My bag is on that seat there where I was sitting. Remember, next to the dealer on the right. Do you mind getting it from me, please?
Faisal, you get off the table, you get back to the table. We like you up here. Okay, clock's running, gentlemen.
Here Gary in the background, he's just briefing the players on that table, telling them the clock's running.
Okay. Big blind. 2040?
So we're still on the view of the outer table. We'll switch to the main table now.
Seat 1 Matt, seat 2 Alvin, seat 3 VM, seat 4 Colvin, seat 5 Nick, seat 6 Jody, seat 7 Python, seat 8
Vian
Faisal,
taking
seat
up his
9
place.
Open.
Big blind face?
Oh, sorry. Alvin,
Remember.
thank you so much.
Slide those trays across the
Are we live?
So we're about to get underway. Blinds at 20,000, 40,000 with a big blind ante of 40. 100K in the middle. This is hand 200 of the day. So action on Calvin Ferreira. Under the gun +1. He's got ace jack off. He raises.
90,000.
Makes it 90,000. Round to Clayton. Queen 8 offsuit. Fold. Action on Faisal.
The baby's in.
Faisal moves all in. Matt's out the way, Alvin's out the way.
Can I get a count, please?
It's about 280 to call. I think this is going to be a call once he gets the count.
This event.
So 280k more to call off his 880 stack. So Calvin's really in the tank here.
Faisal and John.
He's been in the tank for a while.
Call. Good luck, man.
So he's made the call. So Faisal is at risk with the king-queen. There's an ace on the flop, so Faisal's going to need a lot of help now.
Jack would be his.
And that is no help to him, and Faisal will be eliminated.
Keep it loose, Faisal.
So Faisal is eliminated. So we lose another player. We're down to 15 players now, because we were 8 and 8. Down to 15.
Thank you.
Yeah. You can come and close this.
Space. An ace from space.
All one?
Limits the sweet. You're an inspiration to every short stack out there.
Okay, make me a sandwich.
So there will be 8 players out on that outer table, and we're 7 now on the feature table.
Out my box. Out your box, cuz. I'm gonna put a leash on quickly, cuz. Before I find a bat, then I'm gonna fly somewhere. I could end up in the bushes again.
Small big.
Calvin under the gun. King Jack suited this time.
40-40.
Yes, sir. Yeah. No discount.
Oh no, didn't we have nine or
Gonna raise again.
Huh?
I saw the break.
Where's the button? Yeah.
He went out.
It's more like 20.
No way.
Just giving change first. I thought he was raising. Just giving change.
Come, come.
This is too much. Take this one.
Everything's closed. There's nothing you can bring. Nando's. Huh? What's the chicken with chicken?
And raise to 90 again.
With chicken.
Race.
So how much? Every hand.
Zackham 10-9 suited.
$90,000.
Folds. Jody Clausen folds. And he's played so well. He's got 3.5 million chips, guys.
Well,
Clayton with pocket 8s. Shades go on. That means he's going to play the hand. Makes the call.
Call.
Matt's out the way. Alvin folds. Round to Vion.
Yes, sir.
He calls with his 6-3 offsuit. Says, I'm in the big blind, I'm defending. So nobody hits the flop, the 3 of Vion at the bottom, and the pocket 8s from Clarkson. Calvin misses. He's got a gut shot. So if he continues here with his gut shot, he should get rid of Clarkson.
$75,000.
75,000. That might keep Clarkson in for one street. Alternatively, he can raise. He thinks that Calvin has missed that flop. And he folds. Vion has hit. So he's actually ahead of Calvin here right now. He folds, Calvin gets that one through. Calvin will now be in the big blind, having just taken player out and then taking down the next hand. Picks up 2 nice pots.
What blind? Win.
Action on Nick. Folds, round to Jody. He folds. Clarkson Jack 10 suited. From the hijack. He raises. Match with the rag ace in the cutoff.
Nines versus Queen Jack.
What was that?
You were gone because it was the last hand of the
Last hand. Yeah, you walked away. Yeah.
Fold.
I walked, yeah. Yeah, I pulled it.
Alvin 7-5 out the way. Round to Vion. 9-5. He's out the way. Calvin in the big. Gives it up. Clarkson will get that through with the Jack 5. Or the Jack 10. Looking at the 5 of Calvin.
So these guys have had a couple of breaks today, but essentially they've been at it for 12 hours now.
Long day for them.
Long day for everyone.
Yeah, for us too. We're getting earlier than the players. 5 hours. So Jody Clausen will be under the gun. He's folded already. Round to Clarkson. Ace-9 this time. Early position, he lets it go. Mac folds, as does Alvin.
Raise.
Vion raises with a 6-3.
105. 105.
From the button to 105. Kelvin looking at his stack. Kelvin's out the way. Down to Nick. Ace 4 suited, same suit.
He's going to call here, though.
Yeah, Nick's defending. Gut shot for Nick, 3 for Vian. They both check. Ace, the 3 of Vian still ahead. Nick checks to him again. Vian checks behind. 7 doesn't change anything, and he's going to win with the 3 unless Nicholas bets him off this.
He's going to try.
Makes the call.
Okay, under the gun player will be Mr. Clayton Kellywan.
That's no good from there.
Spade.
On to Matt.
Place 95,000.
Alvin folds. Vian folds. On to Kelvin on the button. All fold. And pick up the hand.
The last level.
One level.
Really? So they reassess.
So someone can tell me specifically the level of the last level.
So Matt with ace queen this time under the gun.
He spun it up nicely, Matt. He's done very well
he's done
considering where he started today.
Hung in there and picked spots and
Raise.
taken a knock or two, gone back down, fought back up. Very accomplished player, Matt.
Raise.
Nick Zackham announces re-raise.
Surprised with that hand.
We can see why.
Not get Matt into trouble.
And Nick always re-raises heavy. So it won't be small. There it is, 320. Matt, look at him. Smile, he doesn't know. Oh.
Got a good hand. Got a good hand.
Folders.
I think you're right, Gary. The size of that re-raise commits him basically. It will be half of his stack. Oh, he's only got to call 225 more, so third of his stack.
Might be right.
But you've got to think, what am I beating?
If you show me, I'll show you.
You show me, I'll show you, says Nick.
You have to see, guys.
Ace queen. This jack. I know your hand.
Big fold. Big fold. Wow. Wow, that's a big fold. Good fold and big. Thank God, eh?
And the sickest thing is the hand before I had exactly the same hand. Ace queen twice.
No, when you were up, I knew your whole card.
That day 1A out there still pretty full.
Yeah, a lot of
Playing
people
down
don't
to
fold,
12
eh?
players.
It's 75.
Not easy to fold, eh? Big fold.
Not easy to fold.
I never thought he's gonna fold if they had that fan. I said ace king, ace queen. I know
Especially you, I know.
Holding in front of us there is our under the gun player with 9-8 offsuit.
I can do funny things or get funny things.
Folded round to Kelvin.
You should be glad that you folded, and you should be glad you get out of there. Yeah. Out of it.
That you 1 year ago, you quick.
So Jody Clausen on the button with an ace, with a big stack. Puts in the raise.
To call.
Clayton folds, round to Matt.
No, that's all. Bring it up.
Got a suited ace, he might decide to defend here.
Baby.
And he moves all in. He makes a move on Jody with the ace-3 suited. Now he makes Jody going to the tank. 620 more to call with ace-8 off. So Matt making a strong move here on the button raise.
Now you will go.
720 total.
Yeah, strong move with Matt. Folds the ace-8. Nice move by Matt.
Well, not three hand one.
Recovers some of those chips he lost in the previous hand. Here's the outer table.
Yeah, nice. I was
You'll find out anyway, might as well tell me.
Looks like we've lost a player there because there's an open seat and no chip stack in front of it.
Higher than 8.
What was yours?
Seats open there, now no chips there.
Small big?
That was it.
You can't lie on the stream now.
It looks like we're 7 and 7.
Prize, please.
700,000.
Do you believe him?
I won't lie.
I do. It's like unlikely to get another big.
I just think, like, you're going to raise some hands, Jack 10, Queen Jack. You're going to have to raise those hands. I'm going to have to shove. But I'm done now. Done. Let's go.
Nick, I'm out.
Big fold.
William. I'm messing around. Clark can
Right
just
to
continue
Jody.
opening now.
Just continue opening.
Big fold. Action on Clarkson.
As you were.
Nick. How many
9-3.
times have you had aces in this tournament? 6.
I have not had aces or kings in this tournament
I
yet.
think it's 6 times.
Not once.
Yesterday I had 3 times. 3 here.
3 or 4 yesterday.
Yeah, maybe. This is the first time. No, I had aces. Yeah. No, you're right.
No, yeah,
Today is the
that
second.
table
No,
is aces.
but today is second time here. Today is second time.
Yeah, you had aces a few times yesterday.
Matt
Well, I
jumps
get
in.
lucky here and there, but I don't know how to
Alvin
get
with
money.
pocket 5's going to raise.
Always people have read on me. It's queen.
Yeah, he's drawing so thin with 5-4.
No, thank you.
No.
Just moves all in. And it's done.
You're also like a Rottweiler, eh? You're relentless. You don't stop, eh? You learn the ways, eh? Yeah, we must spend more time together, guys. Okay.
Are you back to 14?
One big one. That's 6. 40. On the border. Be good, baby.
Chicken burger and chips. Smile.
That's fine. One control.
Action will be on Calvin under the gun.
See what this is. Hopefully aces.
Ace Queen.
Mine for aces, queens for
His raise has been 90 every time.
Race. 90,000.
Blame him, blame. We see, blame him. What the fuck?
Clarkson folds. Round to Matt. Alvin is folded. Action on Vion. Got 8-5.
how much more?
50.
Gets out the way.
I'll show you one time.
Shows him Ace Queen.
Little bit better than mine.
Plain
Not
big.
much, but better.
Ahmed stack is massive there. He must have knocked out the player next to him.
I have 50.
What about my job?
Small blind.
Fucking back. Ons bly hier nou. Dis ons huis.
Cody Clausen, Ace Jack.
For 6 weeks.
Race. I'm done. Race.
He raises.
I'm done. 100,000.
Raised to 100. Clarkson with King Jack suited. the shades go down, you'll be playing. Just called. Bjorn is called. So action to Kelvin in the big blind. Pocket fours, you can set mine nicely here for 60k into that pot.
How about raising into it?
Could do that too, he's capable of it. Stealing it, and you could run into a bigger hand behind. This way, if you spike your set, you can blind odds, you can take a lot more.
Check.
Nobody has hit. The fours are actually still ahead here.
Check.
Jody, the pre-flop aggressor must continue.
110.
Martin gets out the way. Yeah.
Is he from Durban also?
He folds.
He's from here. Somerset, boy. Tell me, how do I know? Love him.
I told you.
Love him. Keep breaking them.
Haven't been in the tank for a while here now. He gives up the hand.
I've got to make up my decision on the flop. I need to raise jack. I've just got to call with fours all the way.
Small blind.
4 to 7, 4. I'm fine. Almost even.
So Jody will be under the gun. 6 deuce this time.
That'd be luck.
Raise 110.
Pocket sevens for Vian. Raises. Calvin with 10-7 in the small blind.
Fold.
He folds. Round to Nicola Zakem. He's not going to fold that. Ask how much tips Vian has got. Nick is going to raise here.
John.
420.
Lost another flip.
How much?
Raise.
420.
Let's go cheap,
Baby.
baby.
Good luck, James.
All in and call.
Yeah, there's a baby. Yeah, that's the end of the game.
Cards on your back.
Let's go, let's go. Call.
Nick with the ace queen suited.
It's a race.
Beyond with the pocket sevens. There was 1-7 folded. He flops an up and down. And he's got the straight away, but there's a jack redraw, but it doesn't come.
Oh. Well done. No, it's not the first time you catch your hand, eh? Good hand.
910. 910. 910. Yeah, sorry man, I forgot.
It's Phil? It's beating a little bit.
That's good. Hands are taking long.
Good hand. 900 and?
You have folded if you were me.
Huh?
Yeah, folded.
But you even haven't knocked it.
But you knew I wouldn't fold.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't fold. So that's why I was like,
Why you raise me? You know I'm not gonna fold.
Especially after the previous 6-3.
I mean, I have a good, what do you want me to do?
So it's a big double up for Vian,
For 2-9.
and will dent Nick somewhat.
The hand that I accidentally raised.
Yeah, very much.
1,000.
You know what happened?
I was there for that.
I had aces.
I was at 6,000.
He said, instead of saying 6,000, he said 51. He put 51. I had
50
aces.
and 500.
So I said, let me raise them. Then he folded. But that's the only hand he lost with me.
Small blind.
Small blind. How much?
20.
20. 20.
So Clarkson under the gun.
All over again.
Jack deuce, he folds. Round to Matt.
Easy fold.
Alvin as well. Round to Dion with his newfound wealth. 1.9 million now. Got an ace. Fold. Calvin on the button with a suited king.
For me.
No, not yet. Not yet. It's still ping not yet.
Gonna raise to standard 90.
Raise 90. Fold.
Nick folds. Nick's down to 725.
Raise on 700. Yeah, 700.
Jody gives it up, and Nick will, and Calvin will get that one through. Action on the outer table, and you can see Ahmed's huge stack there in the middle. Henny looks like he's chipped up as well. Jared has still got a stack going.
Oh, you look tired, bro. We're the back last time.
It's obviously practicing serving this long. This is
The marathon.
part of the
Matt
11
with the suited connectors here.
machines.
Under the gun, I expect he'll fold these.
Yeah, he likes those kind of cards with just the position at this stage of the
Do you
tournament.
believe
No
that
good.
story?
Hey, Nick, it's Mo. 2 days. tournament. Ever.
Very serious.
I'm serious.
Raise 110.
Crazy, eh?
He should be folded.
Alvin hasn't played a hand for a while. So get extra respect as well. Next on the right.
Are we redrawing tomorrow? So we're stopping in 20 minutes and redrawing tomorrow.
Jody folds.
Is that what I'm saying?
9 suited up to Clarkson.
No. They're stopping off the turning. Let someone told me.
Someone told me.
You can just ask on your...
No, they don't know. He knows. Dead.
Clarkson folds that. Alvin gets the raise through.
Chad.
Yes, someone's going to check raise you on that 963, eh?
Kelvin.
That's close.
Are we stopping after 20 minutes and redrawing?
You can see where we are in 20 minutes.
Oh, so it's not the end.
Yeah, it's all.
You know what I mean in my cup? I'm like,
Kelvin.
How many people do you want?
See what's happening.
what's happening here?
No, this one can make a decision rather than
You can't make decisions.
no, this guy.
Oh, what are you not allowed to talk?
He's telling him to stop out. He's telling him to stop out 20 minutes with redraw.
6-8.
Listen, you must just get it in with 8-6 and win again. Okay. That's all you must do.
I don't have a problem with this.
No.
Don't complain about my ace 9.
I had 4 chips.
Yeah, but there we go. Tell him. See, don't complain about his ace 9.
Raise. Alvin is going to put some chips in the middle from under the gun.
Tell him to keep it. Tell him to keep it with him.
Fold it around to Colvin. Play those from the hijack. Sergeant might have a look.
Next up on the table. Jody for the 10-3. Let's go. Clarkson in small blind, king 7 off. Folds those. Back to the 8-7. It's a big raise, so 70k to call. Not a standard defense anymore. Alvin will take down 2 in a row. Vian under the gun. And 9 off.
Oh, we got a charge back. Working. After you play that.
Fold.
Colvin now wakes up with a premium hand. So under gun +1. 100k in the pot. Finds at 40, 40, 20.
We're sticking to the standard raise.
90,000.
90, it keeps those hands hidden. Nobody knows what to range him on.
Samsung.
I don't know the cable.
I've got a cable in my bag.
Nobody finding anything to give him resistance with up to now. Just Alvin now in the big blind. At 8-7. I can't defend with that.
Wow.
I think it's shown the king.
Good master.
complaining again. Complaining again. I'm gonna complain, obviously.
You blind? Me? You blind?
Big blind.
Colvin gets rid of that ace-5 under the gun. I mean, just at the Cowboys. Hold it to Jody.
Raise 100,000.
Makes it 100 to go with the queen 10 of spades. Martin folds the reg ace. That's a 6 deuce off. For Button, you'll get rid of that. Alvin in the small. He's out of the way. So just a big blind left now. Ace 8.
Would have been funny when I said you were blinding out, eh?
Fold.
30 minutes later.
Ace high still ahead. So he's going to check. Jody continues here. Won't have much to call with.
110.
So Jody will take down another hand. Gone up to 3.8. So he's even increased since he came here to the feature table again. In the background. Of course, we'll chat to the guys. Nick folds the jack deuce. On to Jody. Gonna fold the 10-3. Up to Clayton. Ace-5 of diamonds. No hijack.
Raise 90, yes. 90.
90,000. Matt folds. Alvin's already out the way. This is Dion, just the big blind of Kelvin. Queen deuce, he'll let that go. So Jody will be under the gun with the king 7 off. Folds that. Clarkson with jack 8. Lets that go. Around to Matt. Jack 5 heading back to the dealer. Alvin 10-7. In the cutoff. Decides he's going to have a little stab at stealing this. Raises.
Raise 120.
Hold it around to Colvin in the small blind. 9 deuce. Let's go. Only Nick left. 9-4 offsuit. And the 10-7 raise that Alvin will get through.
8 minutes left.
Uncle's got a shitload of chips.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Hey, Cal? Uncle's got a truckload of chips. Some people don't speak English.
Yeah. He's putting them all in the fucking Red Cross hospital.
I don't think we can give him
Still 14 players left, 7 at each table.
What's his name? We said his name's Will. He was asking, what's your name? We told him your name is Will. He keeps saying William. And he looks at us and says,
I only said
I know
William
his name
once.
is Nick now. I know his name is Nick.
Noticed someone's taking a piss with me.
We all take that piss, yeah.
It's fun.
Welcome to the club.
King 10 for Matt. Puts in the raise.
Raise. 5,000. Call. It's 95.
Call.
Yeah, I just want 10 chains. Doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I'm out there. Hey, the baby's in.
The Xhaka moves all in from the small blind after Matt raised.
No, it's not an easy game. Sounds like you're back in hospital.
especially when you got William.
William Booth. The magistrate. Nice, well played, Will.
Between the two of us, we can
Seeker after the training, you stop again.
I don't get very lucky.
You were lucky.
Like the cards, couldn't play them for that. And he would have definitely hated me. Like, draw. If I won.
You think you would have hated me by one hand.
How many hands would have
Oh, we are done for the night.
I think so.
Don't sell me with hopes and dreams, eh? I live
No,
for
but
it.
you just say last week. I'm saying Barcelona.
Players have been asked to pause. Bags are getting ready. You imagine they'll go for 3, 4 or 5 hands.
Not enough punishment. Not enough pain and misery.
Last night Gary was spot on.
It's on that table. So we're 14 left. Not fucking bad, eh?
Fucking love it. I'm proud of you, really am. Listen, when you were wobbling this morning, when you went from 1.2 to 600
I went to 250.
to 250, I thought you would be in the top half. But you've done well, bro. Soldiered on, you fucking plugged that in.
He doesn't look like a wobbler.
Nah, he was wobbling earlier. He was wobbling. Little bit.
Gary called it last night, 5. Tonight Gary's going 3.
Then you realize
I'll go 4 with Paul. Yuku's 4. Sean is 3 with Gary. So nobody's taken 5 tonight. We reckon the lightning won't strike twice.
what do we do?
Draw 3 hands on the crack.
Gary was spot on last night. He was the only one that said 5. This is the little game we play in the back here at the end of the night.
One purpose. Huh? You can't get one. You need 3, 4.
4.
One, 2, 3, 4. 6, I'll come in the big level.
So Hugo, myself and Paul are on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Said Hugo, Paul and myself.
They must take your big one first.
I get it. I get the big
You got stuff. He got stuff.
I get big blind also.
So 4 hands.
That could work out the other way.
Cool.
Everyone wants to play. I can
Cool.
play.
Not a lot.
No, it's fun. Then we're going to start tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Huh?
What do you want to do?
No, you can't.
No, man.
2 o'clock and come
You don't make the decisions. We must be a democracy here and decide together.
That's what I was saying.
The decision is stopping.
Thank you.
If everyone wanted to play, I would continue.
No, I want to go home.
You're not sleeping.
I made the decision.
You're not sleeping in that place.
Ace-8 for Matt under the gun.
One is more 20 minutes.
Are you staying here or
20 minutes max.
are you staying in a hotel? No,
Ah, it's very reasonable. Sort of 30-minute drive now.
30 minutes.
Dis is spijt het gekomen.
Ja, glakkie.
Kak by a chips. 85. En jy myn ook speel.
Excuse, ja. Ik heb de seat geweest.
Raises to 85. Ace-8 suited.
You're not scared.
Scared? Of what?
5. Every area in Cape Town is
We read about it.
not massive.
We read about it all. No, what's the bad place? What's the day?
Hey?
What's the bad place here? No, where did you go?
There's like a few. There's a few places.
This is the first time.
Mining Bay.
There's a few places.
That's what.
Oh, job at Mining Bay.
Yeah.
Run it there. Yeah. Some of the rest is mostly.
So Ace-King for Clarkson. Been raised to 85
Maybe you the only.
in the last 4 hands of the evening. He does what I would do. All in. I finish it, take up the money in the middle, move on.
It's very difficult. You're going to catch it. You're going to take everything on the street.
It's a nice pickup at this time of the night.
Your previous guy.
You. Bless you.
Change, man.
Chips.
The action on Alvin. Pocket 3's under the gun.
40.
He puts in the raise.
Raise 120.
Vian is already folded. Round to Kelvin. Jack 10 suited.
Okay, you don't want
Folds.
No.
Nick Zackham out the way. Jody Carlson out the way. Round to Clarkson.
many years.
10-5. Folds.
That time when you were the light.
Round to Matt. The big blind. 8 deuce. Let's go. And Alvin will pick up that hand.
2 more hands. 2 more.
Swaziland.
You are alive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember, yeah.
How much when Kenny made.
Yo, I was
You've
on
already
that.
told
you
me
and
one
we were
hand,
on
and
that
they're telling me
table.
two. What is it?
I think you ended 5
more
or 4.
hands,
or
guys.
five. Both of us. 6. Yeah, I came 4, I think. But he just. Fuck.
Ready?
Oh. You remember that? He was going like this. Compared with the chips. Kenny told him, come on.
Shout out to
He was
Seco, our
trying to
dealer.
stop
Worked
me,
hard
and I
today,
ran it.
as of all the dealers on the
But
feature
he
table
couldn't say
and the
anything.
outer table.
So he was-
Many of them still running in the main event across the back there. That's going to run late.
I would imagine, so I don't know what their cutoff for that is, if they're playing down to the 12 or if they're going to come back tomorrow morning. No idea, guys.
That one would be the last one.
No. Change.
No. He would be the last one.
Clemson is very big blind.
No, I saw the chips outside. I thought it was a call.
Yes, tomorrow you'll be the big one.
It's a redraw tomorrow.
Is there a redraw?
A baby.
Are you serious? You know Cora? You know Kotia, Cora? He was gonna make a noise with this.
Is it?
He So I call Kenny with the big. So I erase.
Alvin gives it up. Matt will pick up those chips. So last hand coming up.
Really? Okay.
Last hand.
He broke his nose.
You at least got a dealer button, man.
What? Bleeding.
Last hand. I don't have nice
These are last hand.
spots.
Yeah. And
Very
yesterday
fast
we were doing this like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It was good. You change every player. Yeah. So next
what
one
if you
to be
spook
there.
me
Then
now
you
with
know,
this
he knows which one. Eh? Let's say after 3, 4.
But I don't need to do that.
The Zulu boy was doing it yesterday.
I always find leaving the dealer to do the dealing and the players to do the playing works for me.
I have to come tomorrow.
Kind of noted by their titles, guys. Everybody doesn't want to play this last hand. They're all folding.
Big man. 7.
Queen 10. Matt might decide I'll steal the last bit of money from the button.
So you're going to try to do a thing on your dealer button.
I have some. Oh.
Great.
Alright.
Where you go? 100. So I don't just
Makes it 100,000.
100. Oh.
Alvin's out the way. Round to Vion.